Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and today we are going to be talking about the eBay free returns policy. I know I'm a little bit late to the game as far as talking about this, but it's just now coming up for me. As you may or may not know, I have been moving from Houston to Austin, so I've had all my shops on vacation, so this sort of popped up. And it's been like this little nagging thing in the background that I'm like, I just don't have time to deal with this right now. I'll deal with it later. Well, we're getting ready to be done here in Houston. The printer is going to be coming with me to Austin, so I'm going to be slowly reactivating listings. And so I realized I'm going to have to deal with this and figure out what's going on about this free returns policy and where I stand with it and what I'm going to do about it. So I thought I would come on and talk to you guys and see what you thought. Let me get my chat popped over here so I can see who's all here to talk about this because, exactly, I'm looking in the chat because I want to see what you guys I've watched a few videos about it and seen a few people share their thoughts. And so I was just trying to see, there's got to be, you know me, I always try to find a silver lining and find some way to make it work for me or decide that it doesn't apply, it doesn't matter, I'm not going to worry about it. So I wanted to get your takes as well. So as we talk about it, if at any point I am saying something that you think is not quite accurate or is like, I got a different point of view, I definitely want to hear it because I think it's important that we all share and we all realize that all of our businesses and our business models are a little bit different, so it might work differently. So yeah, definitely leave a comment if you're watching this later and let me know what your take on the eBay free return policy is. Again, I'm trying to find that silver lining somewhere to make it workable, or just say I'm not going to stress about it. So let me say hey in the chat. If you're watching this later, I am live, and if you're ever interested in catching me live, then hit the little bell notification and hit subscribe as well because it's fun and free, which we all love. All right, so hey over there, Adam. Hi, Thrifty Rabbit. How's it going? Hi, Lydia and Patricia. Hi, Eric. Hello, Darky Thrifters. Hi, Gwen. And if I'm saying your name twice, apologies. Hey, Debbie and Deb and Patricia. Hello, hello. Oh, okay. So in the chat, before we jump into it, I'm seeing some people already saying, nope, not free for me, not free for the sellers. And I think that is, especially if you already do free shipping and then like free return shipping, that would be really hard for me. And we'll get into the ins and outs of what the policy entails, but I quit doing just straight free shipping because it caused so much of a headache for me. Again, this is all, everybody has their own take, everybody has their own business model. I quit doing free shipping, just straight regular free shipping, because I do best offer on a lot of my items, and I kept, getting these offers, which I don't mind getting lowball offers, but I kept getting offers that were just like, hey, I can't make any kind of money on this because, the shipping was rolled into that price. So I had to make a choice, like start setting all of, the lowest possible offer I would take or take off free shipping to begin with. But if you're doing free shipping and then having to figure out free return shipping, I could see that being a real problem. So Deb says, wondering about eBay changes myself and business the other businesses. Yeah, exactly. Because I haven't had a chance to even really dig into it. So I just started kind of seeing what other people were saying and reading up on it. It's free returns mandatory only for, okay, I'm going to look at that. Okay, so let's take a peek at it. Did the items ever sell faster? No, I didn't find personally that I sold more or sold faster with free shipping at all. I know, again, some people say yes, some people say no. Now, also, I don't sell a lot of clothes, so I know it kind of, I don't get as many returns to begin with. I get some, but I don't get that many returns. I don't sell a lot of electronics. I don't sell clothing. Y'all, my hair is being weird, and I'm trying to ignore it, but let's just, okay, there. All right, it was going to bother me. So Some buyers are testing to see if they would prefer giving them partial refund or full. Yeah, that's the thing too with the partial refunds. Okay, so let's jump into it. I have notes because I'm trying to be prepared on this one. So the first thing, let's just look at it. It seems like really short as far as short and sweet over here as far as what it is. So basically they're reducing the number of options for return policies. And if you want to be top rated plus, then you have to offer this free return shipping. Says regular top rated sellers will be required to offer 30 day. Oh, okay. Oh, damn. Oh, I misread that. Darn it. Okay. Top rated sellers will be required to offer 30-day free returns to be eligible to receive top rated plus. Oh gosh, I misread this. I was like, oh. So this is where you kind of have to decide, does the status of being a top rated seller matter to me? And let me know if I'm totally reading this wrong, because I was looking at like the different seller levels. So there's like top rated, there's top rated plus. Where is it over here? How to become a top rated seller. And what I was reading it, maybe I'm reading this wrong, y'all let me know. You could be top rated. This is what I thought I read. But to be top rated plus, you have to offer these 30-day free shipping, 3 returns. Okay, let me know if I'm misreading that, because that's originally what I thought I was reading. And now when I read it again, I'm like, wait a minute. Top rated sellers will be required to offer. Oh, no, that's right. Okay, gosh, I'm second guessing myself. Top rated sellers will be required to offer 30-day free returns to be eligible to receive. So, let's say you really only care about that little top-rated seller because you want people to see you as a top-rated seller. Then maybe you don't have to offer this free return shipping. But if you want to be a top-rated plus and get that 10% off the final value fee, because that's one of the perks is getting 10% off the final value fee, then maybe it's worth it. And if I'm talking in circles or I'm missing something, let me know. Okay, let me look in the chat real fast. I think most of you guys already know the whole shebang with the return thing. Here, let me pull it up. Basically, they're wanting people to offer 30-day free returns where people can get something, and if they don't like it, then basically you pay for the shipping back. One of the other options that they have put on here is that when you offer free returns, you'll have greater control to manage it and decide on partial refund. So let's say they get it, they don't want it. You have a choice, which sounds kind of like not a good choice. Your choice is to pay for the return shipping or to say, fine, keep it, I'll give you part of your money back. It sounds like a system that would be easy for someone to play. And then you know me, I'm not into saying people are scammers or people are trying to game the system, but I mean, this just seems like if those people were wanting to game the system, it might be more easy for them to do that. Okay, but it also says down here, can you guys see the part where I am? Let me see if I can highlight it. Because they're removing that, it says, I lost that part. The part that says something about the partial refund. Here we go. It says, if you offer this partial refund, they're gonna step in and protect you. So we identify a buyer who frequently returns items. So I guess they're going to start keeping track of people that are taking advantage of it. So that's a plus. I guess it's one of these things where you just have to wait and see how they handle it, how eBay's. For me, it's like that new car that rolls off the lot, and it's like, I don't think I want to be the first one to test it out. Like the first rocket to the moon. I don't think I want to be the first one on it. I'm going to wait and see how it goes for everything and everybody and see, like, is it safe first? Like, so like test the waters and see, I don't know how that goes. So let me jump in the chat real quick and see what everyone's saying. And then I have some other notes, and because I'm just trying to figure out, like, how could I make it work for me? How could I, if I go ahead and do this, where can I offset that cost? Or where would that cost be offset for me? And I had some ideas. Some of them got shot out of the water and we're like, forget it. But we'll talk about that in 1 second. Okay, so let me see in the chat what everyone is saying. And thank you guys so much for being here and to talk to me about this. Go over there and hit that like button, the thumbs up. Let's see. Some buyers are testing to see if they would prefer giving them partial refund or full refund. Some did not return the item and cancel the return when they find out that I will pay for the. Oh, okay. Free shipping doesn't work better for me. Some people are. Debbie is saying. Yeah, I think it will be difficult with clothes and electronics. Yeah, because most of the things I sell are collectibles and jewelry, and I mean, I get a few returns on jewelry, like, oh, it's chunkier than I thought, or which I don't, and I have no problem with returns, but I don't know, and then also I thought, well, if they really wanted to game the system, they could give you an INAD, and force that you have to pay for the return. So there was always that kind of risk where you have to get it, that forced pay for the return. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Angela, top-rated power sellers and my returns did decrease when I started free returns. Okay, let me read that because I'm trying to process what I'm reading. Top-rated power seller and my returns did decrease once I started free returns from. Okay, however, okay, yeah, so she says, however, I started getting away from clothing. So her returns went down, but she was getting away. So it could be one or the other. Patricia says, I sell clothes and won't be doing free returns. Yeah, that would be really hard for free sellers. I'm going to get back to that. My brain's just Becky. I'm going to get to that part. That was one of my things I was thinking about. I'm not going to say it out loud yet, but you and I are like right there. Okay, oh, my chat just jumped. Thrifty Rabbit says, I don't do free shipping. I won't do free returns. I just don't think being top-rated seller is all that either, except, yeah, so, because I think from what I'm reading, you can still be top-rated, but you can't get that top-rated plus, which I think is where you get that little, like, ribbon-y thing, or medallion, or medal, or whatever it is. So I think from what I'm reading, make sure I'm reading that right, you can still be top-rated, just not top-rated plus. Let me know if I'm misreading that. Top-rated sellers will be required to offer 30-day returns to be eligible to receive top-rated plus discounts and badge. Some categories and exceptions apply. Okay. Debbie says, I suggest paying for the return but not giving them any refund before they actually return. Yeah. Because that's... I'll lose the final value fee if that's what it is. Yeah, Adam says. Yeah, that's the thing too. Angela was saying, I'm going to continue the free returns because I want that top rater plus discount. So you might have to weigh that. Like you have to decide, like how many returns are you getting? Is it really worth which is worth more money? Am I getting that 10% top rated, the final value fee? Because that's money that you're not having to pay. Weighed against, like, this is how much money I'm saving all the time from this final value fee, and then I get a return, and does that 10% offset that return, or do you get so many returns because of the nature of your business and it doesn't fit, or it's scratch, I don't know, and so it would not outweigh that 10%. So that's something I have to think about, like, well, maybe, but for me, it's like I still want to have an extra ace in the hole or something, like to make sure, some other way that I feel like, okay, I'm making up for that, or I'm front loading, having that extra income in case there's that return if I decide to do it. I'm still on the fence. Let's see. Oh, I've lost my chat again. That's okay. Good. You may eat up the 10% in returns. It just depends. Yeah. Which one do you get the shipping discount? Is that the top rated plus? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to flip back over because I pulled this up because I knew there were going to be questions that I couldn't remember the answers to, or I was going to misspeak. Let's see. What are let's see. Top rated seller requirements. Let's see. Comply. Blah blah blah. So I think. Do you get, I don't know about the shipping. Y'all let me know because I didn't see anything in here about a shipping discount. So let's see if I can find on the page shipping. Okay, here we go. This applies, okay, 10% will be applied to the final value fee. This applies to the final, not the shipping cost. Okay, shipping service. Sorry, I'm gonna have to find it. Shipping. I'm missing that. Okay. May list, no. Okay. I'm looking for the shipping discount. Is the shipping discount just because, or do they still have the shipping discount? I don't even know. I don't see anything on there about shipping discounts. Okay, let me know what y'all think. I'm forced to do free returns, Al says, just to keep my top rated. Yeah, seller plus badge, right? Sunny says, the concern is that if you do free returns and charge for shipping, when you refund, you have to refund the entire cost, including the original shipping. Is that right? Okay, that sounds probably right. Yeah. Okay, so this is where I'm going to get where Becky was bringing up a point here. Okay, so I was trying to figure out, whether or not I should use it or a way to offset the cost. And so one of the ways I was thinking of offsetting the cost was like, oh, okay, I know. I'll just add a restocking fee, right? And even if it's just a couple bucks, that'll kind of offset some of the cost. But from what I've read and from what Becky was saying, Dorky Thrifters, is that they're doing away with that. So I think they anticipated that, I'm like, oh, Margaret's going to want a restocking fee now. So we're going to knock that right out. So you can't do this restocking fee to offset the cost. Okay, so that went out the window. So another thing was, I thought about, well, maybe I just add a little bit extra to each item I list, because I already list higher, and the things that I sell are not like these competitive, like I said, most of them are collectibles. And so I tend to price high with best offer. So whether I add an extra 25 cents to each item, just to kind of offset that overall, and just knowing that that's what I'm doing. I don't know. I mean, what other ways can you think of to be creative about making it work for you? I'm just trying to think, because it's like I want that, because I know that having that top rated plus little metal, I don't know if that helps in search as well, if those ones tend to rise to the top, or these are all questions that I'm hoping that we can discuss, or that you guys can answer these questions too, because and then another option is, and this is one I wasn't clear about, was can you still get the top rated plus if you offer the free returns on some items, but not all your items? Does it have to be on every item in your store? Let's say I have some things, like something big and heavy. Let's say I've got a 10-pound statue, bronze. I don't, but let's say I did, or a framed picture with glass, and I don't want to offer a free return on that. If they get it, they don't like it, I'm happy to return it, but that is a lot. It's a heavy item, you're talking $15, $20 plus to have that item returned. So can you still get the top rated seller plus by offering the free returns on some of your items, but maybe on the heavier items, not so much? But I couldn't quite find that answer. And if you guys know that answer, I didn't see it on there. If it had to be on everything, I'm looking again here. It helps if you can see it too. It does say that certain ones are not. Yeah, maybe I should have read the FAQs. I didn't read the FAQs on there, but maybe you guys know. Okay, I'm behind in the chat again. Let's see. I've been top rated, best of my tail, dropped. Yeah. No more restocking fee. Oh wow. See, yeah. Okay. Goodness, I really missed the chat. Hi, everybody. There's a lot of other people that jumped in. Hey, thanks. Oh wow. Okay. I'm trying to get back where I was in the chat. Do you believe, I don't believe you have to have a choice of partial refunds unless something is damaged. Okay. So yeah, Patricia's saying, I just thought I don't care about top rated or top rated plus. Yeah, it's just a matter of figuring out, is that 10% really worth it? Is that little metal worth it on there? I mean, I want my buyers to feel confident. I want to have good, feedback, and I want to have all of that. I want them to see that I'm top rated. Will they care if I'm top rated or top rated plus? I don't know. I don't know that I'm not sure I would. How do buyers send you the shipping money if they're returning it? How would they do it through PayPal? I'm confused. I think what would happen is that they create a label through eBay and you get charged for that label once they print the label, because that's normally what happens with returns anyway. You know, if there's a item not as described or something like that. Unless it's changed, unless it's different, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Cindy says, yeah, that's my plan. We'll stand back and watch what happens. Big stores are fed up with free returns and are limiting you to 1 per 90 days or banning you altogether. Okay. You will also be able to choose free return. Oh, yes, Cindy, that's a good point. You can choose to do free returns just within, if you're in US. I don't know if the same policy is going on in the UK and also, but within the US, you can say, okay, I only want free returns domestically, as far, and sorry, Canada. So, but then does that count? Like, those are a couple other questions. Like, so if I only do domestic free shipping, can I still get top rated plus? If I only do free shipping on a portion of my items, can I still get top rated plus? And I'm sure these answers are out there, but I thought I'd come and talk to you about it. Yeah, customers don't usually come back to the same seller for shopping. They just get what they need. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, I'm looking. eBay will be asking for your blood next year. You have to have retinal scans and all that. Becky says, I think to get the shipping discount and the 10% off final value fee, you have to be top rated. Okay. For a $10 a month savings for top rate, I'm not doing free returns. Beverly says, let's see. I'm trying to catch up, see if there's any new questions that I'm missing real fast. Okay, so eBay's requiring free returns come June, yeah, and it's almost there. So that's why I was like, okay, we're here, we're packing up the printer, we're heading back to Austin, so I'm going to start. This is the thing, I want to start getting some of my listings activated, but I want to go through them because this is a really good time for me to check all my inventory, check all my listings, make sure everything's correct, make sure I have the item, make sure that it is correct. Like, this is the perfect time for me to kind of hit the reset button and check my titles, my descriptions, all this stuff. So I can do this slowly, and start getting things rolling again. Get some money coming in, if you know what I mean. I think you do. Murphy the Esky, do buyers even care about all these seller designations and ratings, or just discounts and maybe being elevated in search rankings? Yeah, that's the question. Like, I tend to look at their customer reviews. So whether it helps with the search and your, top rated seller plus end up, getting filtered more towards the top, that's something to think about. But personally, as a buyer, like, I just bought something from eBay France. I didn't really pay close attention to if they were top rated plus or top rated. I just went and looked at their customer reviews. How many stars did they have? Did they have any negative reviews? And so that's what I was paying attention to. So Patricia says, raise your first class stuff prices to $4 on everyone to cushion the free return. Yeah, that's another thing, like, is adding, but is that ethical? I don't know. I would almost prefer, because I know there's always a few cents here and there where, as far as shipping, especially when I was new, there was a lot of fluctuation in whether I got my shipping prices right. And I would refund if it was more than $2. If I was more than $2 over, I refunded. But now I'm a lot closer to, within 50 cents as far as my shipping. So would it be ethical for me to knowingly overcharge people on shipping? I know some people do it. I don't know. Or would I just rather raise my prices a little bit on my other items? What do you think? Y'all tell me what you think. Like, just do it, or it's maybe not. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking in the chat. eBay customers. Yeah. just send them your stuff for free, right? Just give it to them just give it to them. All right, that's right. Beachtown resellers, the eBay customers, free shipping, free returns, just send free stuff, right? Okay. You have to eat the shipping both ways. Can't do restocking. Yeah, I'm reading through. What about a handling fee? Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, I don't know. Because as far as I know, you could still do a handling fee. So that's an option to add on. And maybe that's something you would add. Would you have to refund the handling fee too, though, if they did a refund or a return? That's the question. If you're doing a full return, would you have to return the handling fee? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Or just the shipping. Yeah, I'm betting that you would have to refund it. But, yeah. Beachtown resellers, I don't think buyers know the difference between top rated or top rated plus. 10% is so lame anyway. Yeah. Yeah, one witch lady says, I don't care about that. I don't care about free, total cost, just seller feedback. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, just the feedback. Ava says, I sell Avon and they only let me return one item per month. Yeah. So, yeah, there's not a heavyweight requirement. So it's just whatever. Yeah. Oh my gosh, right. So Al says, I'm from Canada. 90% of my sales are from the US. For me to ship a small package expedite is like $25. I hear you. So for them to ship $25 back, oh gosh, how could you do it, right? That would be, how could you offer free returns in that scenario? Same deal. Like us, it's ridiculous, isn't it? That it costs so much for us to ship to Canada. I think it's ridiculous. So, yeah. Patricia, I want to move to Austin. I know, we're getting there. Oh my gosh. I got to tell you, it's traumatic being back here. I love this house, but I've been trying to pack this house for so long that I can't. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking. They charge a little more for shipping because of packing materials, final value fees, just raise prices. Cushioning shipping prices is why eBay takes final value fee out for shipping. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just sell it on Etsy. If you can, sell on Etsy. Yeah, I cross-post, so yeah. Yeah, raise your prices and not the extra shipping, right? Yeah. No handling fees, period, from what I hear. Okay, so there's no more handling fees either. Okay, that's what Jennifer's saying. I'll have to double check that too. So Adam says, I'm trying to get mostly out of clothing. I'd start Poshmark. eBay's getting out of control. I haven't started Poshmark yet, so we'll see. I was thinking about starting it once everything's settled down because I sell a lot of jewelry, so that's a good market for it. So it's something that I need to think about. Yeah. All right, so let's see if I missed anything or if that was the most of it. So I don't know. Yeah, I think that's the most of what my questions are. So I think I need to find out, can you still get it with offering free returns on some but not all of your items? For example, it being a heavier item, or only offering it domestically and not internationally. I'm still on the fence, you guys. I thought after talking to you I would okay, now I know what I'm going to do. But I still don't know. I may try it and just, raise my prices by a quarter or something like that across the board. And then, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but a quarter for every item. After 30 items, you're looking at a reasonable amount of money. So, yeah, being top rated plus is good if you're selling a lot of stuff. So I think, yeah, like Dan said, if you've got a really active store, you're doing a lot of inventory, a lot of turnover, it might be worth it to figure those questions out. Right now, especially before I put my stores on vacation, things were really slow because I wasn't listing a lot. We were figuring everything out. And so I was selling 10 to 20 things a week. It was not huge. But I would love for that to increase, when it gets started again. So I think it will be an issue for those best offers. Yeah. Because if I take best offers, I know it's so much to weigh. It's a lot to think about. Yeah, it's a lot to think about. I mean, I have good feedback, so that part is, taken care of. Yeah. But definitely let me know, you guys, what your thoughts on this is. And I was going to go and look at did I close everything out? Knowing me, I did. So yeah, okay. Let me know what you think. Let me know where you stand, what you're going to be doing. And if you know the answer to, can you offer it on some but not all? Because I never did find that. I mean, I was looking at I'll look at the FAQs in a second, but I don't know if it will count for you doing it on some, but not everything. Yeah. Okay, they're talking about Poshmark over there. Okay, let me know again. And if you are new here, I'd love to have you subscribe. Go over there and hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you get notified when I go live. I'll be back tomorrow with the week in review, and we'll talk about what's been going on. Deep breaths. And yeah, I will see you guys later. This was short and sweet, wasn't it? Oh gosh, here we go. Can we stop streaming today? Yes. All right, again, thanks for coming and hanging out, you guys, and let me know what you think. Bye, everybody.